Yo, what's up YouTube? It's Latrell and I'm really surprised. So I thought somebody would have done a speed test between at least two of these watches here, but I guess nobody did and that really surprised me. But I have a big announcement, so I'm going to be buying every single smartwatch Samsung has ever released, and I'm not even going to stop there. So I'm going to be doing some really cool stuff for those watches. So I'll talk about that in a minute, so stay tuned for that, but let's get into it. So here's what's going down. So I have all the Samsung circular watch generations here, and I have the Gear S2 Classic, the Gear S3 Frontier, and the Galaxy Watch, and they're all in LTE. So these are the most spec'd up watches that Samsung offers, so that's gonna be interesting. And it's cool that they're all the same thing too. You know, they're all LTE. I always really loved LTE, so I had to get all these. But I'm interested in a speed test. So I actually asked you guys on Instagram, and the majority voted you guys want to see a speed test, so that's what I'm gonna do. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start off with a boot up speed test, and then I'm gonna get into the apps on here, and pretty much all of them have the same apps on here, so that's cool. And I thought I'd let you know that this has Tizen 2 and these both have Tizen 4, so interesting information, I guess. But yeah, so let's go ahead and start off with the boot up speed test. You know, I'm pretty much pulling my Tab S4 out the blue just to keep track of the time. So let's go ahead and do this in 3, 2, 1, and it's now turning on. And now let's track the time. Go, go, go. All right, let's see which one turns on first, and I'm pretty sure this is gonna be the Gear S2. Okay, so the results are in. That was interesting. So we got 11 seconds for the Gear S2. I'm telling you, the Gear S2 just turns on way too quick. The Gear S3 has 31 seconds and the Galaxy Watch has 35 seconds. You would think the Galaxy Watch would be first, and then the Gear S3, and then the Gear S2, but I guess not. So Tab S4, you did us good, but we don't need you anymore. So as you can see, none of them are connected to a phone, and if I go over to the recent apps here, nothing's open here, so just thought I'd let you know that. That's interesting, right? You need to know that, right? So let's go ahead and start off with Samsung Health. So let's go ahead and do that in 3, 2, 1. Oh, whoa, hold on a second. So, okay, so it started off with the Galaxy Watch, and then went to Gear S3, and then it went to Gear S2. That's what I expected. Okay then, so let's go over to another app. Let's open What's That Song in 3, 2, 1. And let's, whoa, yep, okay, so it's going Galaxy Watch, Gear S3, Gear S2, okay, just typical results, I guess. But let me tell you something, so I actually recorded this already at 4K at 60 FPS, but I need to downgrade to 1080p at 60 FPS and record this over again because it's easier to edit on 1080p at 60 FPS with my laptop. But let me tell you something, so the Gear S2 actually beat out the Gear S3 and the Galaxy Watch in that speed test, so this is gonna be interesting. But next up is Spotify in 3, 2, 1. And let's see here. Whoa, okay then. I don't know why it's showing that. Let's do that again, I guess. In 3, 2, 1. And I think it's gonna, whoa, okay then. So it was not actually the Gear S2 like I thought it would be. It was the Galaxy Watch, Gear S3, Gear S2. So these are some really typical results that I was not expecting, but you probably were. Okay, gallery in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so yeah, pretty much just typical results. I think it was the Gear S2 first though. I had to check the replay, but I think it was the Galaxy Watch, Gear S2, and then Gear S3. Let's go to Galaxy apps in 3, 2, 1. And yeah, just the typical results. But you can see here, the Gear S2 is not even slacking, not even a little bit. Like, this is a champ. This came out 4 years ago, but it's still going really fast. And Samsung has actually been keeping that watch updated, so that says a lot about Tizen, like if they switch from Android. Let's go to calculator in 3, 2, 1. And whoa, that was all at the same time. I had to slow that down a little bit. I really don't know why I have this on my watch in the first place, because who's going to use the calculator on their watch, but I just have it there anyways, because why not? It was an option, so I put it on there. Alright, so next up is S-Voice Bixby, so it's pretty much the same thing, but it renamed. So let's go and do that in 3, 2, 1. And whoa. Okay, so Galaxy Watch, Gear S2, Gear S3. Okay then. And last thing I'm gonna use is Samsung Music. So let's go and do that in 3, 2, 1. And it's gonna be, okay, so Galaxy Watch, Gear S2, Gear S3 again. So pretty much the whole speed test, the Galaxy Watch just beat all the watches, but the Gear S3 and the Gear S2 aren't even that far behind. So you can really tell that these Gear watches really hold up well over time. Especially the Gear S2. Like, this is a 4-year-old watch, okay? But it's still getting updates, I think, and it's still going fast. So That's really good. I'm getting most of the apps that I get from the Galaxy Watch, except for smart things, and I don't know if Spotify is updated all the way and a couple things like that. But this is like a really good watch though. Like, I'm really surprised with that. I mean, besides the battery life on here being trash for me, which is probably just me, but it's just really good. So you can't really go wrong with picking up any of these, like the Gear S3, the Galaxy Watch, or the Gear S2. And that's pretty much it for my speed test, guys. So we have it all in the background, but I'm not gonna go ahead and do that because I'm pretty sure it's not gonna hold in the background. I could try like Samsung Health, and then okay, so it actually opens in the background. That's cool. But I don't really think people is multitasking on their watches, so I don't really think that's necessary. So give it up for the Gear S2, Gear S3, and Galaxy Watch, guys. So I really don't know why there wasn't a speed test until now, but now there is, so that's cool. But remember when I was saying in a video earlier that I was actually gonna buy every single Samsung smartwatch? Yep, it's true. So I'm gonna be picking up the Galaxy Gear, the Gear 2, the Gear 2 Neo, I think, the Gear S, and then I have these already, so I don't gotta worry about that. Maybe I'll even do the Galaxy S's, wink wink. But in my plans right now, I have the Samsung watches, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and do the Galaxy S's. And maybe I'll do a speed test between every single Samsung smartwatch ever released, like the Gear 2 Neo, Galaxy Watch, all of that. So if you want to see that, because I'm really excited for this, go ahead and make sure you subscribe to the channel because you don't want to miss this at all. But that was pretty much it, guys, so thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out.